messages I've got asking, when is the Cambridge video coming? Boo, don't panic. It's here. Just try and go in Khloe's mind. Then you'll see weird. What? You know, I think I've had too much coffee, to be honest. I've never said that word before. Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. We are back on the Cambridge, ladies and gents, and not gonna lie, I gained, but not a lot. I think I gained 3 pounds, I think, so it's not a big deal. I've been on the Cambridge weight plan for around about 4 to 5 months now, and I've lost 6 stone. I hit my 6 stone milestone, which that's all I wanted. I wanted to hit 5 stone before Christmas. That's what I wanted. But then when I started to like pass 5 stone, I thought, come on, 6 stone. 6 stone. I was just praying. That's why I don't feel so guilty that I was off during December. I had days off within like that week during Christmas and New Year's, after New Year's, because obviously we're celebrating, because obviously I hit my 2k. So again, I just want to say thank you so much. There will be a 2k video at the end of this month, like dedicating to it. I've just got to find all the right footage, and we're going to do like a cool like montage of like all that memories from my channel when it was really young and when I was a really bad, embarrassing YouTuber. But I still am, but I've got a little bit better, haven't I? I just felt like getting into my pyjamas, grabbing my mug, and talking to you guys. Anyway guys, in case I've forgotten, please make sure you subscribe to my channel and make sure you press on that bell so you know when I do a next video. I upload on Wednesdays at 4 PM and Sundays at 9 AM. Cambridge weight plan videos normally come out the first Wednesday of every single month, but obviously because we had such a crazy month, because obviously we've had like loads of New Year's and we've got like other projects coming along, so it's definitely every single month. So do not worry, I always let you know when they are going to come out. So I think I am going to put them out now for the first Wednesday of every single month again, because I think people will get confused. And guys, I just want to say thank you so much for enjoying these videos, these Cambridge videos, and supporting me. And you guys are supporting each other, which is what I wanted. And it just fills my heart up with glee. I've never said that word before. We know I gained a few pounds after Christmas, but do you know what? I don't care, because I thought to myself, do you know what? I hit higher than what I was expecting to hit, and to be quite frank, I wasn't that upset, because I was expecting I was going to put on a stone or something. To be honest though, when I was off the Cambridge, it wasn't that crazy. I wasn't eating like a madman. The one thing I've learned to do now, because I'm quite like a beer drinker, or I'm like more of like a cider or like a cocktail kind of person, because I could never ever stand vodka. I could never, it used to make me feel ill. But now, like, if I find the right things to mix with vodka, it's a lot better. Oh, I was drinking vodka throughout that time as well, instead of beer, which I think that really helped me out massively, because I think beer and things like gluten and that is my biggest issue. And I do have a thing where like my weight's quite stubborn. I just want to say thank you so much for the really nice messages. I've connected to people on Instagram, I've connected to people on YouTube that are on the same journey as me, and it's amazing. And again, I just want to say a big massive thank you to Eve, and hopefully Eve will be on my videos very, very soon. What? You know, I think I've had too much coffee, to be honest. So getting back on it wasn't a big deal. I just got a little bit hungry, more than I normally do between each product. Once I've done it for a few days, it's fine. It's absolutely fine, and I find my routine. Obviously, because I do YouTube, and obviously I have another job. It's always really early hours in the morning and in the afternoon. I've kind of like shifted my routine. Like I have one just before I go to work, which is probably like 6 o'clock in the morning. Then my next one's like at 2 PM just before I go back to work in the afternoon. Then the next one's at 5 when I come back from work. And then obviously when I'm upstairs doing all this and editing and everything, I obviously have my last product at like 8 to 10 o'clock at night. So this is literally 1 litre and 900 millilitres. Obviously then I know once I've drank this, I've literally almost hit my target. The water flavouring, so always save your butt during the winter, because in the winter it's not easy to drink your water. Just try and go in Khloe's mind, then you'll see weird. They are amazing. So this is the pineapple. I love the watermelon one. It's literally my favourite, and I always thought I was going to hate it. I work in very cold conditions at the moment, and so it's nice to always have a warm hug. So always make sure you go home bargains and get your sippy cups, your coffee cups and everything, because they're so damn cheap and you will need them. You bring a cup of coffee wherever you go. It's going to fill you up. You're going to get a bit of buzz. because obviously we love caffeine. I love coffee. I'm a huge coffee goer. I'm a nightmare with coffee. It ups your water intake, so there you go. So I'm on the plan where I have 4 products a day and I'm on 2 litres of water a day. But obviously guys, please make sure you find a consultant. Go on the website and down in the description down below. Find your nearest consultant. Always make sure you ask them first, because I am not a consultant. I'm just someone who's experiencing this. I'm going through this journey and it's not my responsibility to tell you. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a, you know, consultant or anything, so do not listen to me. I'm just telling you what my plan is, and then obviously your consultant will tell you your plan. Yeah, so I didn't gain that much during Christmas, which is what I really was praying for. That made me really happy. I knew in my head I was going to go back on it literally the day after that, you know, my little break finished. And I thought to myself, do you know what? I'm not going to scold myself for gaining a few pounds. As long as I've gone back on it, it doesn't really matter to me. Everyone always comes up with a weird routine, but it works for them. And a lot of people say that my routine is weird, but at the end of the day, they're not doing it. I am. Do you know how many messages I've got asking, when's the Cambridge video coming? Boo, don't panic. It's here. It's a couple of weeks late, that's all, because obviously I had the last week off in December in 2020, and now obviously I'm back on it. Like, now it's January. I needed that break. I know a lot of consultants are gonna like manara at me, but I needed that break. And I think with me, I need a break once in a blue moon, you know, and that's what keeps me going. Don't worry about my boring set. We are doing it up, but let me light the candle. She lit. Oh, she's lit. I want to hit my 10 stone milestone by June. So it's January now, February, March, April, May, June. So I've got 5 months, just under 5 months to hit my 10 stone milestone. Once I hit 10 stone, I think then I want to get on to step 2 or step 3. You know me, when I have my crazy ass goals, you know that I'm going to try and do what I can to achieve them. 10 stone milestone thing is up on my vision board. So there you go. So I got a Fitbit, which is one of these. So if you guys come from Mars, it's basically, it's a pedometer, watch, whatever you call it. I'm gonna go back into swimming when all this malarkey's over. So obviously I'm doing my 5,000 to 10,000 steps every single day. Like, I just go for a walk now for like 20 minutes. More exercise, because obviously you don't want to go to the gym for like 4 hours being on this. Obviously, clearly you can't. It's not possible. That'll make you ill. Like a brisk walk. And then obviously I feel like I've done something. So I'm encouraging slightly bits of exercise, because obviously we start boxing next year when all this malarkey's over. Because obviously we're not eating food and stuff in our face. Think of other ways to treat yourself. That's what you've got to kind of do. Always keep treating yourself. Get that dress that's like 2 sizes smaller. You know you're going to get into it in like a month or so. Get a face mask. Have a pamper night with a load of films with like 40 cups of coffee. Who's to judge? I try and do things that pass the time as well. If you guys like stone, I recommend a Jasper or a citrine for self-love and for happiness and that, and for good moods. Obviously a bit of rose quartz. Rose quartz in here, it's everywhere. Obviously my weighing days were Saturday, but now we moved it onto a Sunday. So obviously now we've done a full-blown week from the Sunday this week. So hopefully if I lose 3-4 pounds this week, I'll be very happy. A lot of people go, oh, is that all you lost? And I get really offended when people say that. I tell you what, bitch, you try and pick up 2 bags of sugar. Yeah, how heavy that is. That's how much weight I've lost this week, bitch. Can you not? During lockdown, yes, I understand being on the Cambridge is not very easy. Just think of things to get yourself busy. Trust me, it really helps. Do some affirmations of you being thin and happy and healthy, and just don't let people piss you off. Like the first week when I go on this, I turn into an absolute little monster. My mum and my dad, they're naturally like this at me sometimes. You just, yeah, they know not to do it again. I get really hangry, so get out of everyone's way if you feel that way. Yeah, just treat yourself. Like, get yourself that film, get yourself that game, get yourself a new laptop or a camera or whatever. Think of a new hobby, do a new hobby, because doing new hobbies with this, with the Cambridge and everything, it always helps out massively. Another tip for you, always remember to bring your little booklet, because it must piss Eve off so much I forget to bring it. I lose it, and then I find it, then I lose it again, and it just drives me insane. Always plan in your head what you fancy in a day. Do you fancy something hot? Do you fancy something cold that time of day? Do you fancy something chewy that time of day? Everyone's different. I prefer to have like all the microwavable stuff and all the hot stuff and that at the moment. I'm really off the shakes at the moment because obviously it's cold outside. So obviously, clearly I'm quite a hearty person. So I like to anything hot, you know. Yeah, it's good to like always buy clothes that's like the same size, or getting some bit, maybe a size smaller, because literally within weeks or a week even, you're going to get into that piece of clothing, trust me. Because it comes to a point, because of lockdown and that was so bad and everything, I couldn't go to shops and try things on and visualise things being on. And buying online was a nightmare. But obviously, guys, you know me, I am known for my hauls. Boohoo haul is coming your way. I had a big issue with boohoo.com because they did a £500 order with me, but they just didn't deliver it. So we are reordering it. Don't panic, it's fine. We just got to wait for a month or so until that all clears through. When you start to wear frumpy clothing, it really makes you feel down. With this diet, if you start to wear things that are like more fitted and more like smaller, it kind of like makes you think, holy shit. Since I've lost weight though, it really makes me want to make more of an effort, even if it's just going to B&M. I love the Facebook groups. The Facebook groups are amazing, but sometimes a couple of them do say a little bit too much of what they shouldn't say. I left my certificates downstairs. I was going to show you my 6-stone certificate. All what was going on and all the crap that's been going on, I just wanted a break. That's all I wanted, and I knew I was going back into it. That's the thing with me. I'm quite good with like resetting the watch and jumping back into things like this. Even if it like is a month break, I will still jump back into it. Because obviously when you're not in a good place, it's not worth doing this diet. You've got to be in a good place to do this diet. The reason why I went on this diet was because I started to practice law of attraction during the summer of lockdown, the first lockdown, and then I kept getting ideas, dreams, then all of a sudden like Cambridge cars started popping up in front of me, and they never used to. So that was a sign. I know that was a sign, and I'm glad I did it, because I did it a few times before I've done it this time, and I just couldn't stick to it because I just wasn't mentally ready. If you're not mentally ready, you can't do it. Trust me, it's so much mental willpower. It's unreal, and that's me telling you that. It's not an easy diet, but it's so worth it. It's got to be the right place, the right time. That's it. And that's one thing that I had to reboot my system, because obviously I went through a lot of depression for quite a few years. Ketosis is a bitch. My ketosis obviously hasn't kicked in yet. It normally takes like a week or so for it to kick in, but when you're in ketosis, sometimes you get really stanky ass breath, like really, really bad. So may I suggest you get CB12 mouthwash and CB12 gum. So you got it on the... Anyway guys, I know this was a little bit all over the place, but like I said, when I do this, I like to sit down with a cup of tea, chill out and talk to you guys about all this, and this is what my videos are. My videos are genuine. I think I am going to just start to do some like weight loss kind of Instagram posts every single month. I think that is the end of this video, but guys, do not forget to subscribe to my channel, and also make sure you press on that bell so you know when I next do a video. I upload on Sundays at 9 AM and Wednesdays at 4 PM. There is a playlist of Cambridge weight plan videos. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. It means so much to me, and it means so much to me that just the subscribers and the followers that are coming through, it literally fills my heart up with gold, knowing that there's so many people on YouTube in the Cambridge community that are helping each other out, and that's amazing, because I'm getting comments all the time helping me out, I'm helping other people out, and they're all helping each other out, which is amazing. So anyway guys, I am off, and I hope you have a very good month of weight loss, or you get on the plan, or you have hit your target, and that is amazing. Anyway guys, I'm going to say good night, I love you, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye.